He asked me to stay in the scriptures. Oh, so you know me pre-2021. You know me now. You know that the rate at which I am dispensing truth is not the way I was doing before. Stay in the word. When that dealing came and it was difficult, sir. Because I just bought some books from London and I wanted to sit there and devour them. Stay in the word, the Bible. So when I pick any book, peace will leave me. So I will go back to the Bible. Oh, the Bible knows I've studied it. It knows I am still feeding from that well, because he says stay in the word. When God comes knocking on your door and giving you an open access into destiny, are you aware of it? Are you aware of it? If you are not able to decipher the knockings of God and the openings of destiny, then you are not actually spiritual. Matthew chapter 4, the verse 18 to 20. And Jesus, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simon called Peter and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. And he said unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. Verse 20 says, and immediately they dropped their net and followed him. Destiny came knocking. Anytime I'm watching the Jesus movie, you know one part I love a lot? The part that Jesus was walking about and saw Matthew at the customs, and look at Matthew and said, follow me. You don't understand. Tax collectors those days were the richest people. We are among the richest people in society. And this guy was among the richest of society. And here came a wretched man, quote unquote, Jesus, with wretched followers, who have no income from nowhere. They were trekking. They were not riding anything. They were trekking. Their shoes were dirty and their dresses were dirty. Their heads were full of dust. And this man looked at you and said, follow me. And he left all and followed. He understood that what is calling me is bigger than where I'm staying now. When God steers a move in your spirit, are you sensitive enough to pick the signals? Those are the things that will serve as your switch. Your switch into new seasons, into new realms. If you don't understand those moments, you can be trapped within a moment when you within a dealing when you were supposed to have crossed over. When you are supposed to have crossed over. So there is that crossover moment for every child of God. But you must understand that defining moment, that kairos moment, when God begins to display himself before you. If you miss those seasons, people of God, you have elongated your journey in the wilderness. For you and for me, we will not miss them in the name of Jesus Christ. In Matthew chapter 19 verse 21 to 22, Bible says, and Jesus said unto him, that is the man who came and said, good master, how do I become perfect? The young ruler. If thou be perfect, go and sell all that thou hast and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. But when the young man heard this saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had so much prosperity. He missed his season of destiny, his window of destiny, because he has so much material things. His heart was married to material things, not to God. Bishop Eko said that one old man came to him and said, sir, so many years ago God called me and gave me a ministry, but I was working, so I held the call down. I held the call down. Now that I have retired, I want to now pursue the ministry. He said, Bishop told him, say, forget about it. God has called somebody else. You want God to wait for 20 years for you because you are the Okakotota. Because without you, God cannot move. He said, forget about it. God has called somebody else. That man missed the window of destiny 20 years ago. He missed the window of destiny 20 years ago. How many windows of destiny have we missed? Please, let's be sensitive. That is why spirituality is an eternal asset. Is an eternal asset. Is an eternal asset. You can never do without spirituality, because when the windows open, you must be sensitive in your spirit man. In your spirit man, to know what it stands for and how to respond to it. Many have missed out on God because of these things. God can tell you, go and meet this person, say this to this person, and because of your tradition, you say, no, I won't do it. And that alone can become another 10 years added to your wilderness journey, because you miss out on the window of destiny. That young man missed out. He could have been one of the apostles of Jesus. He missed out. He could have been one of the apostles of Jesus. He missed out. Another one came. He said, permit to go and bury my dead father before I follow you. He said, let the dead bury, they come and follow me. Is Jesus now considerate that the man who needs to bury? We say destiny here. We're talking about what? Destiny here. And the man who has died, he's gone. He has reached his own race. Now you're about to start a journey. And they say, come and follow me. He said, you want to? I am sure that man was an African man. I'm sure he's from Ashawe, from Joe's place. That man, I'm sure he's Joe's great grandfather. That's the lineage. He's an Ashanti man. Yes, an Ashanti man. They left him a lot. Permit me to go and bury my father. And Jesus said, let the dead bury their dead. You come and follow me. Come and fulfill destiny. Come and run your race. That one has finished his race. Please don't get me wrong. Don't say don't bury your dead, dead people. you will not eat them, so bury them. But by the time those things consume you more than the pursuit of God's plan for your life, oh boy, oh girl, you're already going backward. You are missing out on a window you don't know about. God will help us in the name of Jesus Christ.